Okay, guys, here we are, early morning, September, getting ready to leave Crescent City where we've been held up for a while. Just wanted to give you a quick look. Had to take the center window out so that we could see out here. Rick's outside getting things ready. A little tough to see anybody, but there's fishing boats, and so we have the engine warming up. Not much you can see right now. More later. Alright everybody, 17th of September. We are now heading out of the channel here at Crescent City. It's a little after 7:05 to be exact. And I just wanted to give you a look. And as we say goodbye to everybody. Nobody anchored in there, but there was a boat anchored in our little area. I was too busy doing lines. There's a little extra anchorage area on the opposite side of the ice shed in here that you can get over to an anchor, or one just so as you're coming into this channel, it would be to your starboard side and or to the port side. So smaller one to the starboard, a little bit bigger one to the port. But here we go. Looks as if we've got some fog. Waves are picking up in here a little bit. We're on our way to hopefully Bodega Bay. If they can't house us by the time we get in there, we will move on to San Francisco. There's our luck. So it looks like we got a little vessel out here that's on a whale watching tour, so to speak, off of Cape Mendocino over here.
Which way the whales are going, the left or the right?
Well, she said they were on her starboard, so I would assume, who knows?
Some kind of a rack in the back.
He's got some kind of a rack or something in the back. It is a dinghy. It's not a whale watching boat at all. It's a dinghy with somebody in it who's whale watching. We're trying to get pictures.
Probably a research vessel.
Maybe research, yeah, you're right, Rick. Could be, because they're supposed to be out here somewhere, but I wouldn't think they're in a dinghy.
There's the whale.
Yep, just saw him breach the water just a smidgen. But he didn't come up far. I saw a spout over there, right there he is, coming up, dark spot in the water.
Humpback.
Yeah, it looks like Humpback. Sound of our boat probably scared him off a little.
Alright, I gotta go pee now.
Oh, there he is again. He spouted again. There he is, see him? He's about midship. Not far in front of that little boat. He didn't come up long. He had a little spout. There he is. He's huge.
There's two of them.
There's a head. Come on. I only have one hand. Try to get the dolphins and...
Yeah, finally, we got some dolphins jumping on the bow. Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah, they're jumping right here by this bow.
How cool is that? How do you ever get tired of seeing that stuff? Yes, indeed. Awesome.
They're over here. They're over here.
They're all over the place.
They're on both sides of the bow. How cool. Okay, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. There's two of them together.
Yeah, there was.
They're on each side of the bow.
Yeah, there's like 3 to 5, 10 of them out here.
They're just playing like crazy on each side of the bow. can't be up on the bow. There they are.
Yep.
Starboard side. So the water you see flying up there is the dolphins. There's one. There's one. There's one.
Yeah.
There's one. Oh man,
We've been wanting to get these for a long time.
Other side. Wish we could be out on the bow to get them, but you can't. You're not set up to go outside. Quick enough to get them. There's one over here. Two over. Oh, there's one in front. Coming up here and cutting right in front. It's going to be over on the other side. It's going to be on starboard now. Nope, there he is here. Sorry for the jerky film, guys. See him?
Yes, sorry, Bob.
Yay!
Hey. We are approaching Cape Mendocino off our port bow, and this is got a notorious reputation for being having bad weather, currents, and that was one of the reasons why we've been held up in Crescent City Marina for a week or more, waiting for a window, which happened this morning. And we were hoping that our patience would pay off. And if you look at these seas, I have to say that I think it paid off. I don't know if you can see off in the distance that orange fin that's up out of the water. That is one of the drones that we read about that does research sonar or something out here, and they're supposedly all up and down the west coast for several months, and so we've been looking for them, and this is the first one, the only one we've seen sitting out there. So it's nice to know what those are, having read an article on them. But back to the topic is, yes, I believe that our patience is paying off, and that crossing, waiting to get past Cape Mendocino was a good idea. So here we are on Saturday, September 19th.
18th.
September 18th?
18th. September 18th.
Really? She's right again. Saturday, September 18th. Made it through the night. Early this morning, the wind started picking up unexpectedly. Not in any of the forecasts. And right now we have winds at 25 knots with gusts to 30. We're supposed to be having around 11. And they're coming from the south, and they weren't supposed to turn toward the south until we got closer to Bodega Bay. But they decided to come early. And so now we have anywhere from 3 to 5 foot seas on about 3-second intervals. And so this is kind of what that looks like. It's pretty uncomfortable, not super dangerous as far as I know. Don't have any sea cocks open that we're not using. And we're very thankful for the Dodger and the Bimini and the enclosure that we have, because it does keep us mostly dry, although there is some areas in the Dodger and the Bimini where it doesn't completely keep the water out, but it keeps 99% of it out, so that's good. So it's not always sunshine and lollipops out here. Sometimes it can get pretty uncomfortable, and we've been in worse. Not fun to be in, but we've been in worse. And we have about 8 hours to go. And that's if Bodega Bay has any open moorage for us to dock at. It's totally by first come, first serve. They don't take any reservations whatsoever. If Bodega Bay doesn't have room, we'll have to go another 20 miles or so to Drake's Bay to anchor, because San Francisco is about another, let's see, about 20 hours, which would put us in after dark. And we don't like going into places after dark, as you recall.
But anyway, a nice bay in here. If you come in, you do not have any protection from north winds, as you can see. So that's why everybody kind of hugs that cliff over there. You get really kind of protected from southbound winds and northbound winds. We did rock and roll a little bit last night. Not terrible. Did get some rest. But that's a view. There's Rick this morning from Drake's Bay. In just a little while, we'll head out of here, head over into San Francisco, and go under the Golden Gate Bridge. We are headed to a marina called Schoonmaker Marina. Bill there has just been fantastic at making sure that we and Jungle have a spot to dock up to when we get there. He's been watching us on AIS so that he can have things ready for us. Thing we don't like about it is that they have rail ties instead of cleats. Neither us or Jungle like those. But when you want a marina, you take what you can get. And if we get there and Bill's not busy, he will come down and help us get at least one of our boats get tied up, and then we can help the other person. So anyway, there's a look this morning out here in Drake's Bay in California. Alright, so we're on the inside of the potato patch here, coming into San Francisco. We got the lighthouse over here on the corner. You can see all the breaking waves. We absolutely want to stay away from that. You can see the tip of the Golden Gate Bridge right there. Coast Guard sits out here at the ready for everybody or anything that happens. We got Jungle in front of us and a few fishing vessels. So see, here comes the Golden Gate Bridge.
Finally, after all this time.
I think somebody's excited about making it here. One of his lifelong dreams was to always sail. Never had he thought about doing it in his own vessel, or that he would do it in his own vessel. So there she is. Our land anchor folks that have been tracking us and keeping track of where we are. Our dear friends Bert and Sharon just sent me a text, said, hey, we're stalking you. You are about 2 miles from going underneath the San Francisco Bay Bridge. So we use marine traffic for those folks to be able to keep track of us, as well as all of our family members and friends. Anybody else who watches us on YouTube can also follow us on marine traffic. And so that's pretty cool. It's pretty close to real time, and so they're able to stalk us, so they say. That's pretty cool. Okay, here we go, folks. Golden Gate Bridge. Awesome! Woohoo! What do you think, baby?
Finally made it.
Watch your sailboat on your starboard.
Yep.
Thought I'd give you a shot of the hillside of all the homes coming in here to the marina.
Sausalito.
This is Sausalito, and there's actually like 3 different addresses around here, but we got all of this, all of that, all around here, and then you got a barren hilltop. But it goes all the way through where their sailboats are, and there's a ton more homes up in there. So just wanted to give you a glimpse of that. Out here in Sausalito. But I want to go by Janice down here, so we can get a good look at Janice. So, Akia Jungle. And Janice hails from New Zealand. She has never left unattended. There is a book in the office on this rig, and she is absolutely gorgeous inside. But kind of wanted to give you a look. There's a minimum 4 or 5 people for staff at all times on this boat. Crew, I should say. But here is a look at Janice of Wyoming. And a lot of the logo on here is a cowboy on a buck and bronc. So I already like it. Liberty Ship Marina. Small amount of berths, like 75. But we're gonna go down there. There's just so many marinas, one right after the other, that it's hard to tell which one you got going where. So the tall ship says Matthew Turner. Can you read where he hails from? San Francisco?
Yeah, it looks like San Francisco, California.
Yeah, it looks like San Francisco. So that's kind of cool. It's Monday, the 20th of September, 2021. We'll depart here tomorrow. Down here is where we got to come for fuel, so we're going to kind of scout it out now, even though we've got it set on the GPS where we're going. We used to have a lot of Hawaiian names. I wonder if they're all traveling together. So we're going to go down here. This big, what I thought was a big houseboat, tour boat, is in for fueling. So we've been trying to figure out where you go for fuel. So bear with me. The pilings of the boat, then there's a dock. I'll show you that in a second. So this is how you have to get in here. This is not much room for our type of boat. Right here by the boat launch, here's your fuel dock. We're right there. Fuel dock, pump out. There's no way we can get turned around in here. No way on earth. So, that takes us out of this one. Oh my, that's all I can say. Oh my. This is that tall ship we saw earlier. Coming by us, we'll see if it docks in front of us or not. You can see all the hands moving in sync to get that sail up. Just that one sail. All those people on that side of it hoisting that sail.